and welcome. It's Melanie Way here, back with another video. I hope you are doing well. If you are new to my channel, I talk about dating, I talk about relationships, I talk about marriage. It's just my favorite topic, and one that I struggled with for years. I was single for a very long time. I was single for about 13 plus years. So within that time period, I learned tons of information, did tons of work on myself, and this is why I dedicate this channel to you, to helping you if you are single or if you are in a relationship that needs improving. I am your girl. So today's topic, we're talking about 4 things that I did, 4 powerful things that I did that really helped me to get married at age 37. So I met my husband at age 36. A year later, he proposed and we were married by age 37. So there's so many things that I think I did, but I narrowed it down to 4 things, again, the most powerful things that really brought a shift in my dating game and, again, attracted my husband. So let's get into it. So first thing that I did is my beliefs. I really took a hard look at my beliefs, had to really kind of dig deep and look at all the limiting beliefs that I had, because there was a lot of limiting beliefs. And I'm not going to get all into the limiting beliefs because I do go over that in my 5 secrets to attracting my husband. And I'll put the link in the description below. But I kind of had this belief, and it was such a huge shift. And that belief was, I am going to be happy no matter what. So, you know what? I had decided that my husband was going to come. Okay. I made the love list. I, really prepared for him to come. But I also said to myself, if he doesn't come, I'm still going to be happy, right? I still had a great life. I still, I had a great job. I had great friends. I traveled. I still had a great life. And, I said, well, maybe God has something different in store for me, right? Or you know what? Maybe he's preparing him for me. Who knows? But I told myself I'm going to be happy no matter what. And during that period when you're happy, right? Think about it. When your guy does come, what is he going to see? Right? Imagine if he was strolling down the street and he saw you in public. Right? How would you look? Would you be happy? Would you be sad? Would you be frustrated? Would you be disappointed? Would you be angry? Right? Or would you be happy? Right? He would want to see you happy, right? And he'd probably approach if you look happy. So the second thing that I did was I surrounded myself with positive people, places, and things. So I can't emphasize enough how important your environment is. Unfortunately, I had some very negative family members, very toxic. In fact, I mean, who doesn't have a dysfunctional family? I haven't met a functional family yet. But family was very toxic, very, very negative. I heard it, right? Like, you're not gonna find a man, you're too fat, you're too dark, who wants a black woman? I don't see it happening for you. And what I'm gonna say is, usually the negative people around you, usually they're not happy in their own relationships, or they're not happy in their own situation. It's not even about you, it's about them. And at the time, I didn't realize that. And, I started to distance myself. I wish I had distanced myself sooner. But when I distanced myself from the negative environment and the negative people, oh my gosh, what a shift. Like, it was crazy. Like, all of a sudden it's like I could hear my mind and I can hear my thoughts. And all of a sudden I had this safe space to be joyous, right? Because when you're around negative people, it's very difficult to be joyful. They don't want to see you joyful. They don't want to see you happy. And so that is probably the first thing that I would do, is if you're around negative people, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away. You know, if you can't move out, just don't come home. Like, stay out, you know, find new friends. Um, you know, if it's family, stay away. Right? I was in a situation with family, and I stayed away. I stayed away as much as I can. The third thing I did was I always remembered that I am enough. You know, I can't tell you how many times I thought I was not enough, and I was always trying to, you know, uplevel my appearance. And I thought that if I was more beautiful, or if I was thinner, that you know, my husband would come quicker. Like, if I was more attractive, I'd have a better chance of meeting a husband. And can I tell you, that couldn't be farther from the truth. You know, when I was here spending so much time trying to so called fix the outside, what I really needed to fix was the inside, was my thoughts and my actions and my beliefs. That is what needed to be fixed. And so when I did that, again, huge shifts. You know, when you think new thoughts, right? It's kind of like the, what do they call it? The red car syndrome, where, you know, all of a sudden you buy a red car and you're focused on your red car, and then you see red cars all over the place. It's the same thing with your thoughts, right? So again, when I started thinking that, okay, there is good men out there. Like, if I exist, he exists, and there's good men out there. And then all of a sudden, these men showed up. These good men showed up. I promise you, and I will say it in every video, because I think there's so much negativity out there about these men are horrible, and these men are this, and these men are that. And yes, there are terrible men. Trust me, I dated a lot of them. I met a lot of them. Trust me. But there's also good men out there. Okay. And when I started knowing, it's like a deep knowing that you are enough. Okay. The way you look right now, the size you are right now, okay, the situation that you're in right now, you are enough. You are okay. You are, there is someone out there that is going to adore you and love you for you. You do not need to be perfect. I'm telling you this. Don't need to be perfect. Okay? And the fourth thing that I did was a commitment to self-growth and inner work. Okay? So again, along my journey, I learned so much, improved so much. I don't even know who that girl is back then when I was single. But, you know, commit to self-growth. Learn a new skill. Just keep upgrading you. Okay? That's how you always stay interesting in your husband's eyes, in your man's eyes, is to continue upgrading yourself. And I don't care what you do. Learn how to garden, learn a new language, learn how to roller skate, start a business, you know, just keep upgrading you and keep improving. Okay. You know, commit to maybe listening to a podcast every week, or, you know, and uplifting books, YouTube videos like this one. Just continue to have that growth mindset. Okay, very important, very key, growth mindset. Okay, so those were the four things that I did that just shifted and just changed the game. And, you know, met my husband, things moved very, very quickly. Got married, and I know that will happen for you as well. Of course, on God's timing. So if this video did help you, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I also have a free masterclass for you on the 5 secrets of how I attracted my husband. It's got some gems in there as well. It's in the description box below. Okay. And I will see you again in this next video. All right. So take care, and I will see you again. Bye.